1. Directed by Joseph Kosinski, written by him and Aaron Kruger. Yeah, I got it right. All right, F1 is a fun movie about this older gentleman. You know, he loves racing. He loves the feeling. He's not really in it for the money, for the fame. He's not in it for that. I think a big part of this guy's character, he's played by Brad Pitt. The character's name is Sonny Hayes. He's our protagonist. Is this guy is in it for the love of the game. That's the best way I can put it. He has the best and purest passion, I think, for a character, for a sport. You know what I'm saying? And so this man, you could think of him as the great who never was, right? He had his chance, something happened, it basically ruined his chances for the future, and he's kind of been chasing something ever since then. And so really what the movie's about is decades later, he's offered this opportunity of a lifetime to drive again for Formula One. His teammate is a rookie. He's phenomenal, but he's a rookie and he's young, and the maturity hasn't exactly kicked in for him yet. He's played by Damson Idris, I believe that's his name, and his character is Joshua Pierce. And so now we have a team of drivers on top of the technicians, the pit crew, everyone else involved, right? So essentially the film is, can we win as a team despite our differences in age, in experience, in priority and goals? Can we come together as a team and really win this thing? So that's the film. And a big part of the film is the rivalry between Sonny Hayes and Joshua Pierce. And it's something you see in F1. I mean, if you think about it, only one person can be first place, right? You can't share that title. Yes, you can win as a team, but you can't share first place as a title. That's what makes F1 a very interesting sport. So at times, some teammates are going to be fighting each other. And the dynamic between these two is really what carries the film throughout. Really good stuff. It's exciting. It's very old versus new, very maturity versus, growth. And very interesting the way both these characters are presented, where they both have very strong perspectives, both come from different areas, and the meshing between them two is really good stuff. We get really good acting from Brad Pitt. This guy is great at almost everything he does. Javier Bardem, Joshua Pierce's actor, Damson Idris did really good. And so yeah, so it's exciting, it's fun. It's a good, feel-good film that, yes, may be formulaic, but it's done with precision, right? It's not perfect, but damn, is it really fun and entertaining and pretty great, man. It is. And as I've said, the protagonist of the story is Sonny Hayes, but the protagonist to us, the audience, is the cinematography, man. The camera work is amazing. Joseph Kosinski, this guy keeps on surprising me. This guy went from Tron Legacy to Only the Brave, which is one of my favorites, to then Top Gun Maverick, which is one of my favorites, to now this one, F1. And it's really good track record this guy is building for himself. Joseph Kosinski is really, I mean, he's putting his name out there already. It already was out there. What am I saying? Like after Maverick, it already was out there, but he's continuing that consistency, which is really important as directors, to not just be a fluke, to not just be a one-off, to be able to create these characters that people connect with and a film that's really entertaining. That's hard to consistently do and to consistently demand that of yourself. This is years worth of work, and for you to, stick to that consistency is difficult to do. So I admire that about him because this was a really entertaining film. He pulled it off. The camera work is amazing. They put you there in the driver's seat. You feel the tenseness. You feel the rubber from the wheels, from the cars. You feel the metal. You hear. Oh, it's so good, man. Like all the sound design is amazing too. Coupled with the cinematography, you're there. You're there in the race, dude. Some of these sequences, these driving sequences, again, like I said, with the sound design, it's really phenomenal. Really phenomenal. Two in particular, one in the end, one like 2/3 of the way through, just really shocked me. It's so satisfying and it's amazing camera work. Excellent, excellent camera work. Like I said, I do imagine it's gonna win a couple of awards at least. Essentially, what Joseph Kosinski did by putting us in the cockpit of a jet in Maverick, he did here in F1 by putting us in the driver's seat in F1 races. There were also some really nice, sort of cameos to legit, real F1 drivers. They weren't characters here. They just showed up throughout the film, but that actually helps out with the atmosphere, the ambience, because if you actually see consistently these real life F1 drivers, it helps sell the film more. Not, I don't mean marketing, I mean like the story, like that these characters, Sonny Hayes and Joshua Pierce, fictional characters, are actually in F1 because other real life people in F1 are in the F1 movie. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I would say so far this is a movie of the year for me. If I had any critiques, it would be that one, um, a dynamic between two characters kind of feels rushed to me at a certain point where that progression feels a bit rushed. I wish it was a bit more fleshed out. I wished for one more scene between these two characters where they meet each other's perspectives and we see that progression, that dynamic between them grow. I feel like we just got one scene between these two where they saw eye to eye and then it kind of just changed from there. Another would be that, and it's strange for me to say it because I'm not too sure how to communicate it, but without saying any spoilers, basically conversations throughout the film felt a bit unnatural, felt a bit forced, particularly a conversation for me between our protagonist speaking to somebody else in a hospital regarding someone else who just got hurt, right? And throughout the film there was maybe unnatural dialogue for me in my opinion. But like I said, I mean it's very, very light critique because I am giving this film a light A minus to a strong B plus. Movie of the year for me. Great film. Such a great theater experience, and man, like you guys should just get this one on Blu-ray too. Just to always have it at home and see this experience. Joseph Kosinski really giving us great experiences. Like we're being blessed. Like thank God. Okay, I'm getting to my parental advisory. Just for those parents out there who really care about what's in the film, I'll talk about it a little bit. So I will be getting into spoilers, okay? So just a heads up. So this film is rated PG-13. If there's any language, it's light. I really don't recall there being much of it. The violence from this film is from the sport itself and the risk that comes with being an F1 driver, right? It's risky. It's a risky job, risky sport because people can die and have died from this. There's no sex. There's a brief, very brief, like kissing scene, and it's actually like just a couple seconds that you see, but that's about it. And the movie's fairly clean. Joseph Kosinski has kept most of his films fairly clean. Nothing too crazy in his films. I think he's kept all of them PG-13 or below. And yeah, so this one's no different. Guys, let me know what you thought about F1. Let me know what you think about Joseph Kosinski's track record so far. Catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.